Hello, everyone.
Everyone, welcome back to another episode, season 2.
We are now in season 2. Can you believe it, Elle? We made it.
And we have our guests.
And now we've got more exciting things that people can look forward to. We have inspiring stories to share from people with different backgrounds, and of course, and a message that we can all learn from to live extraordinarily. Amazing yung episode natin for today. Now for our guest speaker, di ba? For the season.
I'm so excited for her.
Ayan.
So thank you so much, Elle and Jamie, for having me here today. Alam niyo, hinihintay ko talaga to, as in. So super excited din ako. Kinakabahan medyo, but more on exciting.
Yes, but before anything else, di ba, gusto namin ipakilala ka sa aming...
Yes, excited siya masyado. So I'll be the one to introduce to you, okay? To everyone, we have her here as a first speaker for our season 2 episode. Okay, so she has a bright personality. I love her aura and her positivity. We have met her to a Facebook group, Morana, and I'm so excited that we have her with us today, Miss Ivy Donque. She graduated with magna cum laude, a licensed teacher, former real estate agent, academic tutor, and she's now a marketing manager, and of course, a mother to a beautiful baby girl. Okay, so sabay-sabay tayo magsana all.
And of course, a loving wife to her husband.
Yes.
Hi, Ivy!
Hello! Grabe naman, ikaw talaga ha. Inis mo. Thank you, Jamie. Nice to meet you again, and Elle. So, super exciting talaga kasi alam nyo, iba yung nare-resonate yung energy nyo sa ibang tao na may the same level of energy, which is both of you guys. So, I'm so happy. Thank you so much talaga.
So, we're going to talk about Jamie.
Colorism and self-love, and how do you embrace your journey?
Oh, ang galing. I love this topic. Super relate.
Confidence, di ba?
Oo. Sige, so paano tayo magsisimula? Sino magtatanong? Parang Q&A ba to?
How are you naman? Bago ang lahat, di ba? Kumusta ka naman?
Yes.
Ako muna?
Yes.
Kumusta?
Oh, okay. So, I'm super okay. I'm currently right now sa probinsya namin. So, guys, kung may maririnig kayong mga asong tumatahol, may mga neighbors kaming nagha-hi. So, kasi andito ako sa probinsya namin. So, please bear with me. So, at least, yung place ko talaga is, alam nyo yun bang setup na lahat ng tao magkaibigan?
Countryside talaga, no?
Oo, countryside talaga. How about you, Elle and Jamie?
Si Jamie na. Kasi
kakauwi ko lang galing Abu Dhabi. So, nakakamiss pala yung buhay Pilipinas. Iba talaga yung fresh air, yung mga tao, tsaka yung traffic, di ba? Namiss ko yung traffic, yung naiya.
Hindi namin ma-relate ni Elle kasi hindi pa kami naka-feel ng walang traffic.
Ayun nga. So, na-miss ko yung kultura ng Pilipinas, yung bang close talaga yung family. Walang, di gaano kasi malalayo yung mga kapitbahay mo, yung kaibigan mo doon, di ba? Nothing feels like home.
Talaga. Welcome back.
Thank you. Medyo jet lag pa.
Ikaw naman, Elle.
Yeah.
Canadian host, si Ivy. Naman, okay naman ako, masaya, madaming pinagkakaabalahan sa buhay-buhay, kakatapos ko lang mag-pole dancing.
Oh,
nagre-ready for my future husband.
Oh! And take note ha, sa mga nakikinig dyan na single. Joke.
Mag-try daw ng pole dancing. Turuan mo nga kami.
So, Ivy, how do you handle pressure? Char.
Ayun ha, nape-pressure na ako. Joke. So, yun na ba? Seryoso na yun, El?
Hindi pa, charot lang. So, start tayo sa colorism. For you, ano yung colorism? Kasi, 'di ba, usap-usapan pa rin siya ngayon sa sa country, special sa country natin. So, may mga tao pa rin hindi nila maintindihan kung ano ang colorism. So, Ivy.
Okay, so first of all, I am a Morena, di ba? So most people really know me as a Morena advocate. So minsan, nakikita ko yan, especially dito sa countryside, since I'm here in the countryside, yung mga tao are very influenced by media. What they see on television is, for them, the standard. So that's the keyword right there, the standard of beauty. So para sa akin, yung colorism is unfair treatment of people, na yung treatment nila is nakabase sa kulay mo, which is really not right, because Filipinos are born naturally with darker skin tone or brown or moreno, and because of many factors nagbago siya, lalong-lalo na with technology, iba-iba yung mga idealism na lumalabas. So yung mga tao din, nakikita nila na, oh, they want this one over this one, ganon. So para sa akin, nowadays, it's getting better. Hopefully naman, 'di ba, in the future, it's gonna be normal na, because um dahil din sa technology, yung mga tao parang nagbo-broaden na din yung knowledge nila. Di naman nagiging aware naman sila na, ay, ganito pala, hindi pala siya kakaiba kasi yan yung dapat ang normal, 'di ba? So, para sa akin yung colorism is something na nakaka-distract ng isang tao when it comes to their confidence na din. And at the same time, worst thing, nagko-cause siya ng maybe depression, sadness, sa ibang tao naman. Depende kasi yun sa pag-handle. Hindi lahat ng tao pare-pareho yung approach. So, yun.
Actually, I'm happy that we're slowly normalizing na parang may inclusivity na when it comes to our color, 'di ba? Someone who's morena as well, 'di ba? So, ayun. How about you, Jamie?
Tsaka, di ba dati, when we were young, di ba, laging binubuli yung mga may itim or ibang different. And then, katulad niyo din, I'm so grateful na nag-iiba na yung thinking ng tao. That we are open to other people's indifferences. Na even if the person is different to other people, it doesn't mean na pangit siya.
Yeah.
Diba? We have our own uniqueness, we have our own flaws, and own beautiful features. And yun naman ang
Yeah.
maganda ngayon.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, beauty behind the uniqueness ng isang tao.
And 'di ba, syempre nung mga bata-bata ka pa, could you still remember how your parang mga nakakatanda sa'yo, "Oh, wag kang magpa-araw, mangingitim ka," ganito, ganyan.
Oo. So, dati kasi yung mga tao gusto talaga nila maputi ka, kasi para sa kanila 'pag maputi ka maganda ka. 'Pag hindi ka maputi hindi ka maganda. Yun yung parang mindset na old na, parang hindi talaga siya yung dapat, lalo na sa province. Sa city naman, yung ibang tao parang nai-embrace nila. So, dati sinasabihan ako, "Uy, lagi kang nagbibilad sa araw 'pag 6:00 na hindi ka na makikita."
Oo.
Oo,
Siguro
sinasabihan ako.
that's also one
Mm.
of the reasons why kung bakit
Mm.
nauso yung pagtrato sa atin ng gano'n, but yes.
Saka yung sa social media, di ba, or sa advertisement sa TV, talagang binuboost nila yung portrayal na pag maputi ka, mayaman ka, kailangan magkaputi ka, di
Mm.
ba? To set yung sa standards nga ng society, which is not good. And the good thing is, slowly talaga nag-change siya.
Yeah.
Totoo. I'm
Siyempre,
so happy. Mhm.
there's something to do naman yung sa mga education system. As someone na kay Ivy, like a licensed teacher, what does colorism play? Parang play in education and schooling, di ba?
So, meron talaga siyang positive and negative, no? Sa akin kasi, nakapag-teach ako sa school, hindi masyadong mahabang time, like actual classroom setup. Kasi after I graduated, I went to a different venture of life. But I was able to teach in a classroom setup then. And then I think colorism needs to be really taught well. The teachers need to let the students understand what truly is the beauty of different races when it comes to different colors then. So before may mga situations sa books na kung saan ang mga roles ng mga taong with color ay unfavorable. Kung baka sabihin natin ganyan. So for example, I think I heard it one time na may mga sample na pictures na kung saan binabagay yung trabaho, I think, sa kulay or something, and then those type of work na mahirap gawin is parang ina-assign nila sa yung mga maiitim, alam niyo yun. So syempre kasi naiisip nila ay lagi nagbibilad to sa araw, ibig sabihin mahirap ang trabaho nito, ganon. So
Yeah.
which is not good kasi nai-instill kasi sa brain ng mga learners na ay pag maitim pala ako mahirap ako, ay kawawa pala ako, ganon. So which is not really good kasi parang indirectly and maybe unconsciously, ini-imply ng teaching method na ganyan na pag ganyan ka, pag maitim ka, pag brown ka, is yan lang yung bagay sa'yo. And if ikaw yung maputi, ikaw yung nakakalamang, ikaw yung magandang kalalagyan, ganon.
Yeah.
So, hindi talaga siya masyadong na-touch. And I don't blame the educators kasi maybe they are following what is written on their syllabus or class or maybe their lesson plans. But I think it is something that cannot be learned by the teachers from the books. It is from the society, eh. And even teachers as well, they will have their preference when it comes to teaching methods, ganon. So, siguro nowadays, dapat yung mga teachers, they are teaching millennials and Generation Z, they really have to make sure that every information na ilalabas nila sa classroom nila is something that promotes fairness, and also inclusivity, and at the same time confidence then, and not really like going on the traditional mindset, kasi yan yung nagpo-poison sa generation natin, eh, 'di ba? Our generation, that's how we were taught, right? And it just so happened, or it's just a good thing that we are able to understand what really matters and what's really the most important thing behind having skin color that is darker than other races or most Filipinos. So yun.
Grabe, pang Miss Universe.
Ganon.
I love that you talked about educators need to give importance and equality, and it's not just about yung studying within the book.
Mm-mm.
It has to be instilled within the minds of the student. Yan na mabigyan ng importance whether maputi siya or maitim siya, give equality to everyone. And also yung go out of traditional mindset. Yun.
Yes.
So my question is for you, what's your message for people who's facing difficulties loving their color because of society's standard?
Okay, ito talaga, no? Ang hirap nitong i-instill siguro kasi iba-iba yung background ng bawat isa. But as someone na naka-experience din ng maybe a little bit of bullying when I was like maybe elementary days, even hanggang high school, kasi dahil nga brown ako. So, and then my way up there to achieve the confidence that I have right now, I'm not saying I'm 100% really good na, but I can tell that I am already like past that moment na nagsa-self-pity ako. Minsan sinasabihan ko yung self ko na I'm not good enough, I'm ugly. Ganun. I swear, I've been there. And then there are times that I questioned myself as, ano ba? Ano bang meron sa akin? Ba't ganito ako?
Yeah.
Yun yung pinakamahirap. But then, I realized that you really have to broaden your world. Kasi the reason why we feel that we are inferior is because we got stuck to this certain group of people who are also not able to see the world. The moment I realized na ang ganda pala ng kulay ko is the moment when I went to the city na. Because nung pumunta akong city, I've met different people and I've studied in a university with international students. And that's where I realized like why are they so fond of my skin color? Why are they admiring it? And that's when I realized like ay ganun pala. Kasi sa ibang bansa, hindi nila basihan na maputi ka o maitim ka. Yun yung talagang preference ng tao. So the preference of every person is okay. Kung gusto niya talagang maging maputi siya, I respect that. But make sure that the reason why you're doing it is not because you're being pressured by your community, by your society, or by anyone. Dapat choice mo talaga yun. And that's what really is going to make you happy. Because time will come that if you have achieved that certain skin color and then parang may kulang pa din. Kasi you are not living according to what you really want. You are
Yeah.
living according to what other people want you to be, which is not really what going to make you happy, di ba? So for those people who always feel insecure, maybe they always feel like not worth it or of something, stop living according to people's standards. You have to start asking yourself what really matters for me,
What makes
because the moment you figure that out, that's when you gain back the strength or the power to control yourself and not being under the control of other people. Kasi ang hirap pag sinabi niya, ay, hindi ka magaling, tapos, ay, hindi ka maganda, nafe-feel mo yon na parang, ba't ba, hindi ba talaga ako maganda o sinatry mo na naman maging maganda. And then you achieve that maybe maganda moment, another person would say, mas maganda ka pa nung dati. Alin ba talaga? 'Di ba? So, stop, stop. Don't listen to people who is going to pull you down, but instead, you have to really choose those people who's going to give you or help you to go up there, like not pull you down, but instead push you more to be
Yeah.
better. And I learned that the moment I feel like I always follow other people's like wants for me. How about mine?
Yeah.
Diba? So I think it all starts within yourself talaga.
I think the moment na you reach to the point na it is what it is, I don't give a fuck moment, di ba? Parang you don't care other people's yun na
Mm-mm.
ibang level na yun. So kahit
Oo.
sabihin pa nilang pangit ka or whatsoever, pero alam mo sa sarili mo maganda ka, wala kang pakialam sa kanila. So you
Yeah.
need to really need to say to yourself na maganda ako.
Oo.
Oo, yeah. So whatever kasi na kung ano yung sinasabi mo sa sarili mo, yun yung pinapaniwalaan mo. So be kind
Yes.
to yourself.
I love
And
you.
if sorry. Go on, Jamie.
Walang ulit yung sinabi mo na, stop living according to people's standard and figure out who you are. Di ba?
Yes.
Ayun lang. Naano ako doon kasi we've all been there, yung low self-confidence tayo. We have struggled, personally for me, I have struggled with my confidence level. I didn't like my hair, diba? Ang dami kong kin-question sa sarili ko, and just like you've said, that you have to figure out who you are, and regardless of
Mm-mm.
other people's opinion of you, whether you're ugly, whether you're beautiful, whether you're tall or short, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you should be living your life. You should be owning up who you are, and beauty is being
Exactly.
subjective.
I love it. Ang dami kong takeaway sa sa podcast na to. As someone who's the youngest.
Alam nyo, the moment you feel like you take charge now of your life, you actually attract people. And those people that you attract with are the reasons that you should keep moving and keep being you, because you don't want to attract people because you're showing not the real you, di ba? You should
Yeah.
attract people because you're showing the real you. And hindi ka mahihirapan makibagay sa kanila or makisama sa kanila kasi nakapakatotoo ka,
Yeah.
no? Hindi ka nagmamask. Tapos, the moment they figured out that that's not really who you are, then expect what happens. They will leave you. Or most of the time, they will treat you differently and maybe not respect you. And you don't want those type of people sa life mo. Diba? So, your energy is very important. Kasi the moment you build yourself na, and then you started to like change it because you, again, fall back to being not you, you just go on the cycle para kang hamster, ganun, 'di ba? Start ka na naman ulit.
Mm.
And then at saka yung confidence din, I realized hindi lang siya nakabase sa physical na anyo.
Mm.
Kasi yung pagiging confident mo is not because how you look, not because of your skin color, it's also because of your experiences eh. Like me, I'm a single mother. And mind you guys, mahirap maging confident ulit pag naging single mom ka. Kasi alam niyo na dito, iisipin ng mga tao ay single mom na siya.
Yeah.
Alam niyo yun, mahirap na yung life niya ay iniwan pala siya. Ganun, iba yung grabe yung struggle ko after I became a single mom kasi I wanted to prove to people that being a single mom is not the hindrance to living my life. So
Yeah.
at that time, ang hirap. I had to balance being a mom and at the same time not leaving my life behind. So, ang tinitingnan ako ng tao, iniisip ko yung anong iniisip nila eh. Like, ay, single mom na pala si Ivy. Ay, bakit kaya iniwan si Ivy? Ay, sayang si Ivy. Yun yung naiisip ko sa kanila. But instead of like leaving those words or lines, I kind of build that line in my mind like, I'll show you guys how my life is going to be regardless of me being a single mom.
Yeah.
And being a single mom should be a blessing and I'm so proud of it. Kaya yun guys, nagka-travel ako kahit may baby ako. So pero hindi ko inaiwanan yung responsibilities ko as a mom, as a sister, as a daughter, kasi ako yung breadwinner. I make sure na meron akong pinoprovide para naman hindi mo ipapakita lang na, ay, para sa kanila to. And I'm doing it not because I want to prove to people talaga. Realize ko na mamaya or later on na, ay, the way that I achieve or like the way ko tinanggap yung criticisms ng tao and I use it as like my stepping stone to be better, hindi ko pala yun ginagawa para sa kanila. I was doing it for myself. And I realized ko lang yun later on na I'm okay. You know, like I don't need to be with anyone just to be happy and I don't need to validate myself because of them. Parang bang, I'm just really okay. Like to the point na sinabi ko talaga sa self ko na I'm okay na hindi ako mag-aasawa. Alam niyo yun?
Now.
Yes.
Di ba?
Totoo. Like dumating sa point that I even told my husband right now if I'm sure he's gonna listen to this podcast. And
Wow.
ito guys ha, meron mga pala akong sasabihin sa inyo.
Aha.
Dito sa podcast na to, lang nila malalaman that I'm married.
Spoiler alert pala.
Hindi namin in-announce sa public that we are married na actually. Kasi yung wedding namin is not the traditional wedding that people really expect us to have. But
Yeah.
most people lang namin yung nakakaalam that we are married na. So
God.
hello sa mga
Oh,
kakilala, sa mga makikinig dito, makakilala
Congratulations!
ko. Ayun na, alam ko yung mga followers ko sa TikTok nag-aantay. But yes, I'm so happy to tell everyone that I'm already a married woman to the loving husband of my life. And I'm sure makikinig siya nito. And before that, before we got married, I really told him na, honestly, I'm okay if I don't get married at all. Before kami kinasala, sinabi ko sa kanya, I'm okay that I stay single. Totoo yan.
Wow.
Yeah, but life is better with him. That's for sure.
Yeah. Ano naman kasi dapat, when you're choosing a partner, dapat nandun yung peace mo. Siya dapat yung rest mo, di ba? Hindi siya yung stress. Dapat rest.
Yes.
Gusto ko yung L.
And we don't need someone to complete our life because we are already completed. And
Exactly.
andun pa yung self-satisfaction na kahit ano mangyari, we are happy, we are healed, we are contented with life.
Yes. So yung mga nagsasuffer or currently experiencing mga downtimes, please know that it's really temporary. That's what I always tell. Meron akong mantra while I was still recovering from heartbreak kasi nga, di ba naging single mama ko. So, and then I need to like move on from my daughter's dad. But right now, how we're in good terms now. We're friends and we're of course co-parenting, but he's far. So, but he's still very responsible naman. So at that time, while I was still struggling to move forward, I know kasi wala akong babalikan eh. So I don't want to like pull myself back and get stuck there. So I always tell these lines, this is temporary. So the pain is temporary right now. God's plans are better and bigger than mine. And then the last one is, I will will be okay. So these 3 lines talaga, yan yung lagi kong sinasabi before I sleep. Kasi everyday ako umiiyak eh. Everyday. Even before ako nanganak, umiiyak ako. And when I gave birth to my daughter, ako lang mag-isa. Pumunta ako ng hospital, naka-Uber lang. Totoo yan. So after that, I still struggled after many years. And then finally, nag-heal naman. And it always takes time. Walang shortcut sa healing.
Yes.
Di ba, El?
Advice.
Mm.
Advice, di ba? Babalik at babalik yan if hindi mo tinake time. As long as you
Yes.
sit with it. Oh, sit with it coming from me.
Ayun. So, ang ganda lang ng experience ng life. Alam mo, pag, ano nga, sabi ko nga, dati, after I, like, sabi ko, pag naging successful na talaga ako, yung pang na-feel ko na ito na yung moment, magpapa-MMK ako.
Para ang dami yun ang experience sa life, no?
Oo. Hindi, at I think yung nakakwento ko pa lang is parang page 1 pa lang tayo.
Grabe.
Oo.
Manonood ako ng MMK mo
Manifesting.
Kaya,
Pero feeling ko successful ka na.
Ay, maybe, so, ito yung question na hindi ko talaga makalimutan na tinanong din sa akin ng husband ko. When we first met, sabi niya, I was 22 that time and he was 27. And we were sitting in this, like a coffee
Sorry,
shop.
22?
I was 22 when I gave birth.
Yeah.
And I met him 5 months pa yung baby ko. Nagkakilala kami sa charity event. So, nag-donate kasi siya ng charity event na I was one of the organizers. So, parang siguro destiny yun.
Yeah.
And then we happened to like sit down and we were having some drinks. Like, I think watermelon drink yun. Hindi drinks na like liquor ha. It was broad daylight. Tapos tinanong niya ako, like, sabi niya, sa edad ko ba daw na to, if I'm going to compare myself, like in a good way naman, to people of my age, could I tell that I have achieved more than what they have done or what I should have done within this like age bracket? At that time, sabi ko, I have my own job. I provided for my daughter, even if I'm single mom. I'm a breadwinner then. And I don't worry a lot when it comes to my needs. Sabi ko naman, yes. But then again, if I'm going to be asked right now, sasabihin ko naman that I am happy, but I always have this mindset na there's always something out there that's brighter, di ba? You cannot be just stop. Hindi naman hindi yung parang hindi ka contented. No. It's
No.
not discontentment. It's living the world because the world is so big.
Yeah.
always looking forward for more adventure,
Yeah.
growth.
I've always talked about this, ano na yun, if like feeling mo parang okay ka na sa lahat, hindi, kasi learning doesn't stop or growing doesn't stop. Otherwise, nakastuck ka lang sa kung saan ka pa man, di ba? So, hindi mo na ma-achieve yung mga gusto mo talaga, yung mga ganun. So, I think people are built that way, na hindi naman yung sinabi mo na we're never contented, but parang ganun yung term, but hindi ganun.
Depende yan kung the way they chase something that they always want more. If they're so obsessed and otherwise if they don't get it, they feel bad and it drags them down, then that's basically discontentment. But if you, alam ito ha, hindi naman lahat ng gusto natin na-achieve natin. Sometimes we experience mga downfalls then, disappointments, and that's normal. It's a process. It's part of growing up talaga. Like you said, learning continues.
Yeah.
So they just have to keep doing what they used to do or do something, move forward, you know. Because if you stop, then you end up there lang. Nothing na, wala na talaga.
And if we're not growing, diba, we're dying, sabi. We need to keep on growing and moving forward. Alam niyo
Exactly.
guys, parang, nag-heal ako. Kinakalibutan ako sa mga sharings niya, Ivy.
Oo,
Like,
ako din.
Ay, huwag niyo sabihin yan kasi ako dito.
still have a beautiful smile, yung positivity mo na there's always something better and you're happy. Alam mo yun, ang dami kong natutunan and grateful talaga ako. Ang sabi ko, grabe
Grabe
yung
Jamie.
Grateful. Ang dami kong takeaways
Yes.
sa podcast na to dahil kay Jamie, ay kay Ivy, at kay Jamie na din, of course.
Alam niyo, ako din eh. I think tayo lahat dito, tsaka hopefully yung mga listeners din, no, like they get something from us. Because it's important naman, di ba sabi niya, experience is the best teacher. So yung tinuturo or sinishare natin are experiences talaga, real life experiences.
So if our listeners wants to want to know more about you, where they can follow you, or do you have a business or a brand that you're pursuing right now, di ba? So
So sa mga nakakakilala sa akin, they know that I actually started a brand na dahil din sa love ko sa pagiging confident and Morena vibes, Morena advocate. So we just launched our skincare brand that's very inclusive brand. It's called Innerglow Philippines. Meron pa kami sa Facebook, sa Instagram. I-search nyo lang po yung Innerglow PH. And then ako din po is yung Facebook ko at saka yung Instagram ko is Ivy Donque. And makikita niyo doon kung ano talaga yung life ko and then how I share stories related to my life, personal life, business life. So, I'm so happy kasi dahil sa love ko to have confidence to yourself and to your skin color, yan yung parang naging fuel para masimulan namin yung brand namin. And I'm so happy kasi positive feedback so far na receive ko. And I use it for myself na din and hopefully magtuloy-tuloy siya.
and also you didn't mention na you have TikTok.
Ay! Sa TikTok ko kasi. Okay, sa TikTok ko mostly it's about relationship, especially relationship with a foreign partner. So dun ko
I
siya
follow.
Following.
pero alam niyo guys, sinishare ko yung mga experiences ko at mga advices, but not so serious ha. Yun lang yung minsan kengkoy ako doon, minsan seryoso ako doon, minsan dramatic ako doon. So yun. I-follow niyo lang din ako. Ivy Donkey lang din yung
Yeah,
TikTok
same.
ko. Same lang, para hindi mahirapan.
Okay, let's give Ivy 1,000 plus followers now.
Yes.
Sana.
What do you want for our listeners na parang matatak talaga before matapos yung podcast?
You mean what message can I leave para sa kanila? Parang ganon?
Siyempre may message ka na kanina, pero yung talagang pinaka.
Yung pinaka. Ang hirap naman. Pero, I think lang, no, is based sa mga naranas ko na sa life, to those people na nakikinig ngayon, whatever happened to you or anything that you might encounter that you feel like giving up, don't. Because the best weapon that you can have is yourself.
Yeah.
And always pray talaga. Always pray. I always like mention it to other people that come to me na paano ko daw nalagpasan, ganito. Of course, yung sarili ko at saka prayers talaga. Because if you don't pray at all, you feel lost talaga. And at that moment, lagi akong nakikinig sa mga gospel. Totoo yan, before I sleep. So, yun talaga. Never give up and always pray.
I love it. Yung take.
Ang dami ko na-take down.
Na-take
Thank you,
mine.
Ivy.
Super ako na parang.
Pero pag-iyakin ko na si Jamie nito. Ikaw, i-cheer mo na.
Ang dami ko take away. Yun nga, don't be afraid to own up yourself. Don't be afraid to loving your skin, of loving your uniqueness, and just show up, embrace who you are. Diba? Whatever happens nga, yung mga challenges natin sa buhay, time will come, we will be okay. And tell yourself, ang sabi ni Ivy, I will be okay.
I love it.
Yes, you will really be okay. Even if it takes years. It took me years to be okay. And yes, the moment you realize that you are okay is when kung ito nga sa love life, no? Malalaman mo kung naka-move on ka na, kung naririnig mo yung name niya, nakikita mo yung post niya na hindi ka na nasasaktan. And yes, dadating talaga yung time na yun. Because God will not let you meet someone for no reason, and it will not let you like meet someone just because they want to destroy you, but they are meant to make you better. And you have to thank for those people instead of putting grudge in your heart. Be grateful, kasi you will be rewarded. If you have a grateful heart, you will be rewarded.
Yeah. believe in karma.
Oh,
Good
Yeah,
karma
my
and
good
bad
karma.
karma.
There is
Yeah.
good karma.
Yes,
Yeah, I
tama.
love
Bad
good karma.
karma and good
yeah, good
karma. So,
karma.
yes. I think
Yeah,
that's
totoo.
it for our
That's it for.
episode.
Hala, 3 minutes na lang ba tayo? Oh my gosh. Parang ang
Yes.
bilis ng time, no?
Ang
Alam,
bilis.
yun na-notice yung
I'm
time, di ba?
so,
Kasi you're passionate and yung gustong-gusto mo yung topic and nakita namin yung talagang um, galing ka talaga from that experience eh. Which is, ang hirap i-share to other people. Pero talagang ang dami kami natutunan from you, Ivy, from your experiences. Ayan.
thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you
with
very
us.
much. Elle and Jamie, I am so happy for today talaga. This is a day to remember.
Yes, me too. I'm so excited to publish this podcast.
Oo, hihintayin ko yan.
Edit ko na
Alam
agad.
ko, pag na-publish na to, nakasmile tayo pareho.
I think, yes. I hope, may mga natutunan yung listeners talaga natin for today's episode.
I'm sure meron talaga. Sana nga. I'm going to also to let people who really need this to hear kasi madami talaga akong kakilala na parang kailangan nila ng motivation. Yung motivation talaga. Mm-mm. So
That's
thank
it
you,
for...
Jamie.
Thank you, Ivy. Thank you, Elle.
Thank you,
everyone.
Elle.
Thank you for listening. See you again on our next episode. Bye!
Bye! But before that, let's take a photo.
Ay, oo.